Hello, I'm Brigantia, Blackbird of Blackbird's Brew. Happy Monday. It's time to look at some more Celtic triads, this time three things that resemble each other. And as mentioned in previous videos, these triads that we're looking at were compiled by John F. Wright, 1995. So let's dive right in. Three things resemble each other: a bright sword which rusts from long stain in the scabbard, bright water which stinks from long standing, and wisdom which is dead from long disuse. So let's look at the first part. A bright sword which rusts from the long stain in the scabbard. A sword, of course, is a weapon, and the purpose of all weapons is to defend and attack as the situation calls for. So this sword, which was originally bright but now has become rusty, this is not an indication that there's peace and that everything has been going very well. It's a sign that duty has been neglected, because even when there's no active conflict, a weapon must be maintained, and if it isn't, the weapon will deteriorate and it will no longer be fit for use in anything, not even when an emergency pops up. So next, let's look at the bright water which stinks from long standing. I think there are a few things that are worse to encounter than stagnant water. It's a breeding ground for goodness knows what kind of diseases and creepy crawlies. It's just icky. It's unfit for bathing, unfit for washing. It's potentially deadly if you drink it. Not that you would want to, considering the way that it smells. But when it's in this condition, not only does that defeat the purpose of water, but it actually makes a mockery of it. So this brings us to the wisdom which is dead from long disuse. I do think that it's better to never have had good sense at all than it is to acquire wisdom and then refuse to use it. Wisdom is not easily or painlessly acquired, and rejecting it is ingratitude of the worst sort. And it's a really odd form of self-destruction, because you have learned something, and you probably learned it the hard way, that will help safeguard your life or enrich your life, and then you take that lesson, you rip it up, and act like it's not even there. I think you might describe this as self-inflicted vandalism of the soul, because it diminishes and it degrades the person. And like the rusty sword and the stagnant water, it becomes unfit for use, and the consequences of that can be deadly in both the literal and the figurative sense. So, I think there's a lot more to talk about that in this particular triad, and I would love for you to come visit me at Blackbird's Brew so we could carry on with our thoughts, maybe pick each other's brains, and what else we can glean from this particular triad. If you'd like to do so, there's a link to join in the description box below, and of course, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment. I will see you in the next one. Bye!